Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo, and welcome in. OTB here live from Tampa, Florida. SEC Media Day's first day. We are here. Flynn made it. He's back.
Ooh.
Plane, trains, and automobiles. He found a way.
We found a way, and we always do. I competed yesterday. I competed real hard in the travel game. I think it was about, from start to finish, what it ended up being 16 hours of travel. It was exciting. Very good, but we made it. I won't bore you with all the details, but lots of flights delayed.
Yeah.
Lots of flights canceled, lots of moving around, lots of running in airports. And at about 11:45 last night, I started looking at rental cars. Luckily, didn't have to do it, though. Got on a plane.
So if you would have gotten a rental car at 11:45 in Atlanta, you would have gotten to Tampa, Florida at what time?
I would. If it kind of depends on how long it would have taken at the rental car station, but I would have gotten here at about 7 a.m.
So
that was 8 a.m. now.
Spare.
We're on East Coast time, so I would have had an hour to spare, hour to freshen up, powder my nose.
I bet you would have been electric, dynamic on the radio.
Well, right now I'm about 2.5 hours of sleep right now. So.
Yeah, it's better than none.
we are absolutely just running on absolute vibes, SEC vibes, because we're an SEC.
No performance enhancers?
No. We are an SEC country, man. Tampa, Florida.
When I think SEC, I think Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, because we got all those games here, all those teams around here surrounding the Tampa area.
Yeah.
So absolutely electric.
It is
a lot of sense.
It is very nice.
It's gorgeous.
I mean, I don't know if you can see the little water feature behind us there, but there's water.
There's water, there's boats. I couldn't really see it at night last night, and then this morning I could barely see outside my puffy eyes when I was walking across the street. Now I got a bone to pick with somebody else that's here from the station, Mr. Hunt Palmer.
Okay.
So just picture this. Long day of travel.
Right.
After a very long week. So we're running on not a lot of sleep.
Right.
I get here, I walk in the hotel about 1:45.
Okay.
And before that, before I got my Uber, I looked through our group text. And I looked back where I said, hey, where are we staying this week? And Hunt Palmer sent me the hotel address and the name and the pin, the screenshot of what the hotel was. Went there. Talked to the young man, kind young man that was working the front desk. He said, you don't have a reservation here. I'm like, yes, I do. My friend Hunt Palmer told me I did. And he wouldn't lie to me. So this is 1:45 a.m. Feeling great, very happy about it. Mm-hmm. And no, it was at a different hotel. It was across the street.
It was across the old catwalk.
Yeah, and then I got to the hotel, got to my room, put on the PJs, and laid in bed. And I was like, wait a minute. I mailed my luggage bag to my hotel, which is not this hotel.
Because off of Hunt's
Because of Hunt
screenshot.
Palmer. Exactly.
So what'd you do?
I went down there and had to walk back across, and get my bag from the other hotel. I got back to the hotel about 2:15. Yeah, it was good.
So you had to get back dressed.
Yep, got to get back dressed.
out, and then
had to put the stinky socks back on.
Yeah,
it's tough look. But hey, we're here. We made it.
Glad you are. The betting odds were not in your favor, buddy. I'm going to let you know all week
bet on me.
As you were out. It wasn't you. I told you, it wasn't you that we were betting against. It was the airlines. It was you were coming from a place where you had to take a prop plane to another destination, a destination you get to, and then you got to take another plane to Atlanta. And
I did have to take a plane first yesterday where I didn't know if I needed to offer the pilot to help spin the propeller at the front. It was that kind of situation.
I bet you did well with that.
Was not a jet. I'll say that.
I bet you and your baby Tum Tum did great with that.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. No, it didn't.
The trip, though, otherwise?
Oh, it was fantastic. We had a great time.
I mean, you sent us a video of a guy shredding the saxophone.
Yeah, it was a great time with the St. Bart's, and didn't know a whole lot about the island.
Right.
I knew it was very nice, but we went for brother-in-law and sister-in-law's 40th birthday, so they did everything the right way. Had a really good group of people, a big group of people. They had like 36 people come down there for this birthday party. I don't know if y'all can probably tell,
but
but
my 40th birthday at Elite.
My delts are probably a little bit bigger because of the fist pumping I was doing.
Okay.
A lot of this all week.
All right.
So
just one arm?
Well, no, with two.
Okay.
Sometimes both.
Pretty impressed.
Yep.
I mean, I get it. The video of the guy shredding on the saxophone. I thought it was Kenny G.
Right. Kenny G couldn't hold a candle to that guy.
Maybe not. I don't know. Kenny G's pretty legit.
Anyway, it was great. How was the week back home?
It was good. It was good. Typically when you're out, like the first day, I think we had a couple of guests, but outside of that, I think Thursday and Friday, we just straight up OG tripod.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I mean, we had Chef, or Dev, like our normal Thursday, Friday people, but no, it was good.
That's strange of you just to, when I'm not there, just to raw dog a show like that. No guess.
I know. We did Wednesday. Dorian came on Wednesday.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. But I don't really remember what else we had, but no, it was good. Tripod held it down.
I love it.
Made fun of you.
Well, yeah.
Like we typically do.
Like you do. Well, how you feeling about this week, buddy?
We're going to see.
We're going to find out. We're here at Waterfront.
We're going to see. So we'll do our show OTB, and then today I go 12 to 5 over on the College Channel again, back to the old stomping grounds.
Oh boy. Are they going to give you a bad look when you walk in?
Probably so.
Like, ooh, traitor.
Yeah, there's the NFL guy.
You're that professional.
Yeah. So we'll see how much I actually know about college once I walk into that room. I mean, I'm so proud of you. I mean, look at this. You've got Oklahoma, Missouri, Kentucky notes.
Check that. Those of y'all watching, these are notes on players that are here. Do you guys even Nicholas Rodriguez, y'all?
Tell us about him.
He's the linebacker.
Got any other fun notes about
Missouri. I don't know why they're here.
They're in the SEC.
Oh, yeah, okay. He's a junior. 6 foot, 225.
Did you do that research in St. Bart's?
No, I know. Had a long day yesterday.
Yeah.
During my travels. That was one perk about, the international travel. Free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, because you would have really been struggling without that free Wi-Fi.
No doubt. I don't know what I would have done.
The thing that is different, if you've listened to us in the past here at Media Days, we've been doing this obviously for a long time now, LSU's not today. LSU's not the leadoff hitter. LSU is actually going to kind of be the closer of this deal. So that is going to be a little bit different. Typically, Media Days, we get here, and it's immediate. It's LSU. Mm-hmm. And, they would be walking around here in, an hour from now. So that is going to be different. I think now we got to get to the end of the week, I think I actually kind of prefer that.
Prefer them at the end?
I do. I think so. Now we got to get to that point, but think about it. It's like you get here. It's the first day. It's like you get to summer camp and you're trying to figure out your bearings a little bit. And boom, here's LSU.
Yeah.
You don't have time to build it up and slow build and talk about others, and then you lead into the main story, which is LSU. And so I think the SEC is because LSU's been Monday for as long as I've been doing this, and this is my 9th Media Days. Mm-hmm. They've always been on a Monday. But the SEC, and then sometimes, I don't want to talk too loud because, my God, Drink might be listening. We'd get to Thursday, and Drink would be like, where's everybody at?
Well, yeah.
Nobody's leaving, Texas and LSU being on the last day. So I think it's a smart move by the league. No disrespect to those other programs. They're not LSU in Texas. Duh. So they're like, hey, what should we do? Let's put some teams at the front that we know they're going to be there. Yeah. And then at the end, we're going to backload this with 2 massive teams.
It does beg the question. Will there be less people here today?
I don't think so. I think because it's the opening day that everybody's kind of fired up to get it. Like I said, it's kind of like summer camp. There's a lot of people. Now, you might not be looking at 2 of them, but there's a lot of people, they look forward to Marler. Marler loves media days. So, yeah.
And he should. I mean, this is...
No, for sure. But they'll all be here is what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. One thing I'm looking forward to this week is to see the overall, I don't know the best word to say here, like the overall opinion of LSU, the overall vibe. So like last year, I kind of felt like LSU was this, people, you'd say LSU to them, they would like crack a smile a little bit and be like, that's kind of my dark horse. I really think LSU is going to... I'm picking them to go to the SEC championship. I'm picking this. I really think they're going to be the sleeper team. This year, I got a feeling people are going to be pumping the brakes a little bit, and you're not going to have that overall feeling.
It's going to be a little bit of the George W. Bush.
It's like, fool me once, for sure.
Fool me twice, you ain't going to fool me twice.
Yeah, but I remember just being last year, like going to everybody and be like, hey, man, give me your pick for the SEC championship. And they would crack us. They'd be like, well, you know what? I got LSU.
Texas and LSU was like the main answer.
I love those guys. I love what Nuss is doing, blah, blah, blah. And obviously, LSU ended up not being very good.
Really?
Yeah, like if you need a breakdown of it, I can give you a full breakdown. The coach got fired.
Pass at the line of scrimmage or behind it.
Yep.
Pass outside the hash, never in the middle.
Yep. So
one run.
So it will be like really exciting to like see all these people that this is what they do every single day. They are looking at rosters. They're looking at players. They are all in, locked in. To see their overall opinion of the roster that Lane has been able to build up. And also, what's the opinion of Lane right now? Like, we know that everything was, too hot to touch early on when it first happened. I believe all that's kind of calmed down, but we also live in the bubble of Baton Rouge. So we'll see what everybody else feels like, how they feel about the move. Maybe we can find some Ole Miss people around here, see how they feel about it.
I bet they would love to come talk to Baton Rouge Radio.
I bet they would.
No doubt about it.
We'd have to tell them no curse words.
They would whisper sweet nothings.
Sweet nothings.
Into the microphone.
I bet they'd wish him well. He did great things for their program.
I mean, he did. He changed your program, but, how quickly people forget.
Yep.
All right, so we have a ton to get to today, this week. We're excited. Flynn's here. I wasn't sure if that was going to happen, so I'm excited to see my guy. We are going to break it all down. My man's got notes. Yep. He took the time. He wrote Eli Drinkwitz on this piece of paper, and then followed by players' names with a little fun fact about the players, y'all.
Like I was trying to tell you before, Caden Green, left tackle.
Yeah.
ChatGPT told me he's got really nice feet. Real nice feet.
He actually is a really good player.
Yeah, no, he's probably the best player on their team.
He is. ChatGPT that too.
No, that's all right here. I remember all the film I watched from them last year.
All right, we will take our first break, but of course we have got much more coming right back your way. Stay locked in. It is OTB here live from Tampa.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. Centralplumbing.org is the website, not only in Central, but the entire greater Baton Rouge area. We are talking to you. And also now in Lafayette. That's right. They are expanding. They are growing. And they're always going to be there 24/7, 365 to be able to help you out. Now, it's not only in emergencies. If you're looking to upgrade at your home, at your business, they can come in. They can do that as well. If you want to go tankless with a tankless water heater and never run out of hot water again, they've got you covered there as well. Centralplumbing.org.
That's right, Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org. You're plumbing experts, and well, for a long time we said the Baton Rouge area, but now Baton Rouge area and the Lafayette area. One of the things that makes them stick out above the rest is that 24/7 emergency service right there. So in Baton Rouge, it's 225-230-9963, and in Lafayette, 337-202-5245. Get that peace of mind. If something happens, plumbing, gas lines, water lines, leaks, whatever it is, make sure you give them a call. 24/7 emergency service, centralplumbing.org.
Live from the 2026 SEC Football Media Days in Tampa. Presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Relief Windows, Rev Fiber, and Parish Construction and Roofing.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live from Tampa, Florida, SEC Media Days, and we're going to be joined by our first guest of the week. Nick Rodriguez joins us, a linebacker from Missouri, who we're finding out has got some ties to LSU a little bit. It's got some friends. Mason Taylor that played for LSU, chatting it up here before we came on. Nick, we appreciate your time, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you for having me on here.
All right, so walk us through getting the invite to media days and kind of how Drink kind of broke it down for you and like what it meant to you to go and represent your school here.
Yeah, it was. He had told me, Caden and Jamal, a few weeks prior to when they posted it on social media. It was just a blessing, a great opportunity. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to put on for our university and our team, and most importantly, our culture.
Nick, I was asking you right before you came on, like how much training prep work did you get? But man, me and Jake, we used to go through that media training, basically telling you all the things what not to say. So how was that? They kind of get you prepped a little bit for this week?
Yeah, a little bit. They'll just tell you not to say this, not to say that. Be yourself at the end of the day. Just don't say this or that.
Yeah.
So.
It's a little bit of a home game for you, ish. I mean, you're from Florida, from Miami. This kind of gives, like, walking around. Now, you can probably tell me I'm wrong. It's got a little feel of like a little Miami, like a miniature one.
Yeah, a little bit. You see the little trees, little water, got the vibe going.
So you're saying you don't see this in Como?
No, you see trees that come up. you have
like
lake.
pine trees, just not palm trees.
Yeah, just not palm trees. Different type of trees.
That's right. So Jake kind of mentioned earlier, you were talking about it. So just, you're talking to Louisiana audience here. And so, of course, we all know and love Mason Taylor. You said you're pretty, you go back with him. You're pretty tight with him.
Yeah. Me and Mason played back in high school. Obviously, he played tight end. Yeah. But I got a great story of him when his dad coached him. He was our DC, and we were playing, I think, Western. They put him at DN, and, man, he was off the chain, just chasing the quarterback. I remember his helmet came off. And he
relentless.
Was relentless, just chasing him. And then they had to blow the play dead because he didn't have a helmet on. It was crazy.
So in practice, who would get the better? I'm sure y'all had to go against each other a little bit at one-on-ones, maybe a little head up, maybe some blocking. So who would get the better of each other?
Yeah, every day is a different day. We go at it back and forth. Iron sharpens iron. We just made the most of it.
Love it.
All right, so walk us through a day with our guy Eli Drinkwitz. I know Drink very, very well. He's got a great personality, likes to have a lot of fun. But I've also heard, like, once y'all get into the meeting rooms, maybe a little bit different side of Drink. He got a little fire to him.
Oh, he definitely do. Yeah. So, we want to walk you through. So, we have a basketball hoop in there. We always start off the meetings fun, compete. Our core value is always compete. So we'll have offense, defense, a few players, even coaches go up there. We'll have a shootout. Clock starts. It's like a 20-second clock. And then we start with that. After that, depending on what day we had prior, what he needs to speak about, he'll get serious and get on to us. And then he'll put us up on the big screen if we mess up, point us out in front of the whole room, and then he'll crack a couple jokes, and that's. Do
you get a reward for winning the basketball though? Yeah. Like, does the defense have to run if the offense wins?
So sometimes, sometimes if. He likes offense. So if
I know. Yeah.
Offense
offense is the superior side of the football, right, Nick? Come on, we all know that.
But yeah, if offense would win, they won't have to run gassers or something like that after practice.
Right.
Oh, that's great. So you know how, like, what a luxury that is to have a coach like that. I'm sure like we were in a year with Nick Saban. Then we were a year with Les Miles in the NFL, multiple different coaches. That kind of environment is incredible. So y'all are blessed to have that because, as you know, there's different personalities at head coach all over the country. So being able to do that, do you think it helps, like, the team camaraderie? Just being able to kind of, for one, have fun with each other, but then you got to know how to draw that line between, like, all right, now's the time we got to focus and get to work.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that definitely helps us bring our brotherhood together. We have a real strong brotherhood. We connect really well with one another. We don't just hang out at the facility. We're always grilling. We're always at the pool. Like, we're playing pickleball now, basketball.
Yeah,
we're just having a good time, trying to build a team, and just we enjoy being around each other.
Yeah. Let me follow up to that. Like, this day and age, with all of the transfer portal situation. Like, there's so much turnover on a roster. How are y'all able to build that camaraderie fast with so many new faces every single year?
Yeah, so we'll start off with like at the facility we have this thing called Brotherhood and Ball. So every Wednesday we have food trucks come out to the facility. We set up games in the indoor, spike ball or whatnot, cornhole, and we just spend time together. You guys spend time together in order to build the camaraderie. Yeah. And then outside of the facility, like I said, we play pickleball, basketball. We go watch movies. We grill out together. We have cooking competitions. Like, we always try to.
Okay.
Wait, whoa, hold up. Who wins the cooking competitions, and what are we throwing down?
We're throwing down on the grill. We do steak. So me and Luke work. We got this running joke called the best restaurant in Como is Chairman Drive. And that's one of the streets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we throw down on the grill. We have like ribeyes, steak. It's called entraña. It's like an asado.
Yeah.
It's like skirt steak. And then we have our other teammate, Elias. He's always cooking up like crazy stuff.
All right, where's Elias from, though?
Tampa, Florida.
Okay. There you go.
All right.
So the Florida boys are showing out up in Como.
Yeah.
No doubt. So, like, that rings true in every aspect, always competing. Yeah, I hadn't heard of the food competitions. That's fantastic, dude.
I'd have whipped your ass back in college.
Get out of here, dude.
Don't you worry about it.
I was making those $3 pork tenderloins from Winn-Dixie. Nice.
$4 pork steaks.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Exactly. Hey, let's talk about competing during the season. So this year, a bigger role for you. Are you going to be kind of the play caller? We call it the green dot guy. Is that kind of your role this year?
Yeah, I mean, I would assume so in practice.
Yep.
Me and my buddy, who's next to me, call the plays and just look over the sideline, see the signal.
Yeah.
I may get the mic, I may not, but it's all right. We just lead the defense one play at a time.
Nicholas, before we let you go, I just want to ask, I mean, you've been at Missouri, and Missouri's a program that has really continued to be on the rise, building new parts to the stadium, expanding. Drinkwitz has got a nice contract to reward him for all the things that they've done, and you just see them continue to build and see them continue to try to get to another level. How's it been to be a part of that, to kind of see it and be in it as it happens?
It's been great to see, Drink take the steps and always hiring, I feel like, the right coaches. When I first got there, we had a coaching change on the defensive side, and he hired Coach Batoon, and I feel like that's been a great hire ever since. And he's just always making the team come together. Day and age, transfer portal, new people every day. He always makes us come together, and even with the coaching staff and all that. So he's been great.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, last question for you. So just going into, I know this is the time of the year. Everybody's confident. Everybody loves what they've done. Everybody feels like they've kind of improved. How do you feel about this coming season?
I feel great. It's just another opportunity to go out there and compete and do what I love and do what we love. Just get out there and play the game of football that we always wanted to play.
Hell yeah, man. Well, good luck. We wish you the best.
Yes, sir.
And hope you have your best season.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Sir.
Nicholas Rodriguez, good enough to join us here on OTB, Missouri linebacker. Looking forward to a fun season there in Como. All right, we are getting ready to step away, but don't you worry. We've got much more. Thank you, sir. Got much more coming your way here from Tampa, Florida. That defensive coordinator he was talking about was Blake Baker.
Yeah, he was. He's our defensive coordinator.
Yeah, you can't have him, Nicholas. Sorry, bud. Sorry about it. All right, we'll take a break. We've got more OTB coming right back your way when we jump back here live from Tampa, Florida.
Off the bench.
All right, go see our friends over at Bath Fitter. We've been talking about them for a long time because, well, you're thinking probably you're going to get a new tub, a new shower, a new combo unit, and it's going to be, weeks of construction. There's going to be debris everywhere. There's going to be multiple people in your house for weeks. That is not the case with Bath Fitter. You are going to definitely get 1 day turnaround in most cases, right? So they come in, they see your spot, they change your spot, and it is completely different than it was before. And only a lot of times, again, 1 day, not weeks, certainly not a month. It is a 1 day process after you get everything already worked up and ready to go. Go see them at bathfitter.com.
That's right, bathfitter.com. If you're thinking about a bath remodel, and high quality is the only quality that matters, you can trust Bath Fitter. We're fired up to be partnered up with them because they got 40 years of experience and a lifetime warranty on every single bath. So it's Bath Fitter. It just fits, man. So visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation. Bathfitter.com.
Live from the 2026 SEC Football Media Days in Tampa. Presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Relief Windows, Rev Fiber, and Parish Construction and Roofing.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from SEC Media Days, Tampa, Florida. And, of course, our SEC Media Day coverage is presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Parish Construction and Roofing, Relief Windows, and Rev Fiber. We are back. We just had a great conversation with Nicholas Rodriguez, linebacker there from Missouri. We are going to now be joined by the Peach Bowl president and CEO, David Epps. David, we appreciate it. Thanks for hopping on.
Hey, guys, my pleasure.
Obviously, we've had Gary on in the past, and so actually, I think we've had Gary on every year that we've been here. So we are very excited to welcome you to the show. Now you got to commit to 8 years, though. I think Gary came on for 8 years in a row. So
I can go for 9. I'll break that. Whatever the record is, I'll break it.
I like that. That's right. Go for 9. So, all right, tell us about just the whirlwind probably that has been for you taking over the Peach Bowl. Obviously, one of our favorite bowl games. Matt and I had an opportunity to play in a Peach Bowl, and it was a great memory, and hopefully we can get into some of those memories. But just for you, what it's been like, over the last couple of months.
Well, I'll tell you, for me, it's been a sort of a dream come true. I'm sure I'm like you guys. I didn't play college, but I've always loved football. Started as an intern at the Peach Bowl in 1994. So this is sort of a realization of a dream for me to be able to. We love what bowl games have always done for student athletes in our community, and for me to be able to finally be in the big chair just means I get to put my stamp on it, and we continue to make really positive things happen for the city of Atlanta and also for the college football playoff.
Yeah. So you started as an intern there, 94, is that what you said?
Yeah, 94.
Wow, that's incredible.
I was only 10 at the time, of course.
Yeah, obviously. So tell us about kind of your career to this point and how you got back involved into kind of running the whole show at the Peach Bowl.
Well, I tell you, I came out of grad school at the University of Georgia and needed an internship and started selling tickets, as a lot of people in the sports business do. So I've always said over 32 years, I basically have done every job in our company, and they either had to promote me or fire me. Yeah. And they made the right decision, but I've always had my eye on this. I've always, as a business professional, I've always sort of conducted myself with an eye on the prize. Whatever we all do, right? We like to compete. We like to try to be the best in our business, and that's always been the goal for me, was to prove in whatever role I had, whatever relationships I built, that I deserved the shot to be in the chair, and, I'm thankful it finally happened.
All right, now you've got a kickoff game between Baylor and Auburn coming up.
Okay, that's
now
kind of a fun little opening.
It is.
Really is.
And obviously, Auburn's going to be, that's pretty easy for their fan base to get there. We know the Baylor fan base travels well. We played them in a Texas Bowl. What was that, 2 years ago? And obviously, that was a sold-out game between LSU and Baylor, so they're going to travel well. Kind of talk about that matchup, how that matchup came together, and kind of what you're expecting.
Well, we're excited. You're exactly right. It's an intriguing matchup. It's our Aflac kickoff game, which we subtitle Kickoff for a Cause, because everything we're doing is to support childhood cancer awareness and treatment. Yeah. So because September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. So the game itself, we put together, it was originally going to be an Auburn home game.
Okay, yeah.
So because they went to Waco last year.
That's right.
And we talked to Auburn, and what we realized was there was a chance to take the game out of Auburn, bring it to Atlanta, and put it on a little bit of an elevated stage, being in this national neutral site game, Labor Day Saturday, ABC, middle of the afternoon. And the wrinkle is we and Auburn worked together to realize, what if we actually engaged some legitimate, as intended, NIL in this thing? Yeah. So part of what we would pay for a guarantee for a team to come play in our game, we're going to use to actually engage the student athletes to help us promote ticket sales, the viewership of the game, and even fan information and event attendance. So it's really a good way for, to me, it's NIL as it was intended.
Right.
It's using the name, image, and likeness of the student athletes to help us market the Aflac kickoff game.
Right.
And so that some of that money circulates back to the university?
Well, no, this money is going to go directly to the student athletes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So, I mean, they're when it's all said and done, there could be some, there's a basic pot of money that we agreed to with Auburn that they would get for playing in our game. And a percentage of that will go directly into NIL.
Yeah. It's the NIL world is so fascinating, especially at this point, because the rules are still being developed, they're still being made, and the ways to use the rules are certainly being used, are still figured out right now. So to be able to kind of stay cutting edge and find ways is very unique and always intriguing to me. Like, how can we benefit from this NIL and do it the right way? And it sounds like that's exactly what y'all are doing.
Well, you hit on it exactly. There's so, and everybody's taken their different approach, and everybody's trying to work within the rules. We're very careful and cautious to make sure, from a legal standpoint, working within CSC to get things approved, that we tried to do what, like I said, is legit NIL. And if the student athletes can benefit, and they've provided us this measurable marketing benefits, why not? That was the intention of NIL all along. And, of course, it may be completely different this time next year.
Right. Well, I think we all know what the spirit of NIL was supposed to be. Now, is it always like that? It remains to be seen.
Yeah, Matt, it was wild when David sat down. He was like, 2005 Peach Bowl, they gave the MVP trophy to the wrong guy. And I was like, who you telling? No doubt about it. That's what he said. I heard it. I have it recorded.
Yeah, well,
I don't know, a couple of guys here. I mean, we had 196 passing yards, 70 rushing yards. You guys accounted for a lot of that offense that day.
So that was a fun day for us because Matt got a chance. That was first start. Yeah, and then for me, I was telling you, like, I was a fullback that entire year, and then we had some injuries. We had some guys miss assignments, and Les is kind of looking on the sideline, like grabs me. He's like, get in there at tailback. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Let me go do some of that. And we were running behind like a really good offensive line too. And so that game was a lot of fun. It was a top 10 matchup.
It was.
And Miami was a good team until the game started.
Yeah, you guys humbled Miami that day. That was a 40-3 final and just a beatdown.
Yeah, you know your stuff. For sure.
I try to keep them separated.
That's right. Yeah, that was a fun day and a big day. A huge moment for myself personally, but for the team. I mean, that team in 2005. I would put it up against probably any other team that we had. Right.
So, Dave, if you remember, we didn't really have a bye week that year because of Hurricane Katrina.
Right.
So we were supposed to start against, I think, North Texas maybe at home. That game got canceled. We were supposed to play Arizona State at home. That game got moved out to Tempe, Arizona the week of the game. So we played there. We played Tennessee like on a Monday night because of another hurricane. So we didn't have a bye week. And so we got to the SEC championship game that year, but we were on fumes. No bye week, straight to the championship game, and Georgia beat us. And so it was one of those situations where we could have played the 72 Dolphins and it wouldn't have mattered. Like, we were rested up. We were mad at how we performed in the SEC championship game, and Miami just kind of caught the brunt of it.
I'll tell you this. We've always loved an opportunity to host LSU. It doesn't matter. I mean, I've been around 32 years. We've had you guys great years. We've had you guys maybe not so great years. The teams, the coach, the fan base, you guys know it. But for people outside of LSU, there's nothing like the LSU sports and football culture.
Well, I know LSU fans love it too because it's one of 3 places that Baton Rouge Airport flies to. So it's really nice for us.
That's very true.
We started talking about the kickoff game this year, Baylor and Auburn, and I was wondering kind of how did those games come together? Like, we always see these, so and so schedule a home and home with for 9 years in the future. Yeah. And I'm like, oh well, don't tell me now. Tell me like the year before or whatever. How do these games, are they already scheduled games and the both teams just agreed to do a neutral site, or is this something that's planned out years ahead of time?
There is no single model. I'll tell you, going back 10 years, 15 years, it was just a matter of finding you ran into Nick at SEC Media Days, you ran into Dabo, and you said, hey, would you guys be willing to play each other?
Right.
And they were both in the mentality of anywhere, any place, anytime, anybody. And that was back when maybe losing that game at the beginning of the season didn't necessarily cripple your season. The strength of schedule ended up helping you. Now, it's a little tougher.
Yeah.
Number one, the conferences go into the 9 conference games, reduces the amount of inventory that a team has to even consider doing a neutral site. 2, everybody's putting in so much money on their home experience, right? LSU, Florida, Georgia, they're all piling money in to make sure that when fans come to Baton Rouge, there's nothing like it.
Right.
And the university can get the majority of the revenue from it because they need it. So it's tougher and tougher to put them together. So you have to find things like the NIL angle
to
get creative. And what's really going to happen, I think, is you're going to find most of these neutral site games are going to dry up, but you're going to have some big blockbusters here and there.
Yep.
As the conferences go into 9 games is finally playing itself out, you're going to see some home and homes that neither schedule can accommodate anymore.
Right.
And they're going to say, well, let's just melt this into a neutral site 3 or 4 years down the road. So it's going to be challenging, but in Atlanta, we feel like we unabashedly say we're the capital of college football. We're going to keep fighting for them.
The Hall of Fame there to prove it.
We're going to try to fill that Labor Day weekend anytime we can. And Baylor, Auburn, it's a really interesting one just because the nobody's expecting conference championships out of those 2 teams, but I don't think anybody's realizing the upside that they have.
And it's going to be the first opportunity for Auburn fans to see Golish, their new head coach, which that's always exciting.
No doubt about it. No, and Aranda brought Lagway in, had a good portal. So it's, I'm not saying these guys are competing for the championship, but it's one of only 4 P4 versus P4 matchups of week 1.
Yeah.
And you always argue about data points between, the Big 10, the Big 12, and the ACC, and it'll be interesting to say 2 teams who are more or less at the same position within their conferences. How do they match up?
David, what's the rotation for the Peach Bowl now, the expanded playoff? What do the next couple of years look like for the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl?
This year we're January 1st quarterfinal, and then same thing next year, January 1st quarterfinal, and then we'll be a semi the year following. So we're in partnership with the Fiesta. Okay. So we do quarter, semi over the next 6 years.
Got it. So what's your opinion on playoff expansion? Where do you think it should kind of – are we at the the sweet spot right now? Or, it's hard to say. It's anybody's guess. Everybody loves a game that really, really matters, and it's for, win or go home type situation. But there's a certain point in college football, different than other sports, that, it might be a little too much. But what do you think that sweet spot is?
Well, for me, it's all about having a playoff that rewards and recognizes the elite teams.
Yeah.
To me, that's what a playoff should be. You guys played, so you probably have a better understanding of what makes a team elite. So the only thing I want is a playoff that doesn't dilute the regular season so much that people are going, we can lose 3 games and we're okay. Yeah. That's never been what college football is.
Right, it's more of a pro model.
Right. Yeah. So my hope is if it ends up at, I like 12. 12 works for us.
Yeah.
Any of them will work for us. We and the other 5 playoff bowls can make it work. I just don't want anything that undermines what makes college football, in my opinion, the greatest game in the world. There's nothing like it. And if we dilute the regular season and make it, diet NFL, I think we've done the whole enterprise a disservice. So smarter people than me will figure out where the line is that teams on this side are elite. Relatively speaking.
Maybe.
That's very nice of you to say.
Well, David, we truly appreciate the time. Look, year 1 of at least 9.
There you go.
You committed to 9. I heard you. We all heard you.
I'm going to put them on my calendar today, and appreciate you guys. And I'll give you a good go Tigers. Good luck with the season.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. All right, David Epps, CEO, president of the Peach Bowl, good enough to join us here on OTB. We'll take a break. We've got more coming right back your way here live from Tampa.
Off the bench.
All right, go to russellpools.com. That is the website for Russell Pool Company. If you want a dream in your backyard, go work with Russell Pools. Now, remember, they can start from scratch. They're going to be there at the very beginning of the process, during the process, and after the process because they are the maintenance for your pool as well. But if you're looking to upgrade your current pool, maybe you bought a house that has just a plain kidney-shaped pool and you want to add some bells, some whistles, guess what? They can come in and they can do that as well. So your existing pool can be upgraded by Russell Pools, russellpools.com.
Yeah, that's one thing that really sets them apart is, like, people don't often think about renovating their pool. You buy a house that already has a current pool. Well, you can renovate that entire thing, make it look incredible, take that same shape, maybe expand it, make it a little bit bigger, maybe change the shape, whatever it is. Give them a call. They are the best in the business at the custom pools built from scratch. They can turn your dream into reality. Give them a call. Go see them right over there at russellpools.com.
Live from the 2026 SEC Football Media Days in Tampa. Presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Relief Windows, Rev Fiber, and Farish Construction and Roofing.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here, live from Tampa, Florida.
Oh, boy. We're sporty. Whoa. That's two real sports interviews right there.
I mean, Nicholas Rodriguez from Missouri, David Epps from the Peach Bowl. Dude. What are they trying to do, make this a sports show?
Yeah, if we're not careful.
Whoa. This is sports adjacent.
Oh, man, this is good stuff, though. This is good stuff. I told you before the show started, not a lot of nostrils getting touched with oxygen this week around these parts.
Would that make this a room full of mouth breathers?
I think so.
Okay.
Don't say it too loud.
All right. Yeah. My guy, Cole Kublik, who's right behind us over there, he's into cards like Flynn and I. He always, when he sees me, brings me a stack of only like fullbacks or like big backs. So shout out to Cole Kublik. I've got Rob Conrad. I don't know if you remember him, played Syracuse, played for the Dolphins. I've got Ron Dane here. That guy was pretty good. And then like in the middle of this, it's nothing but Mike Allstott.
Whoa, you got multiple Allstotts?
I mean, like 30 of them.
Hold the phone.
I know. Those are worth a lot to me.
Like, if y'all could see this, I think it's a Crown Royal card.
Yeah.
Ron Dane. Like, I don't think a larger human's ever run it. Like, these are old school elbow pads and the biggest neck roll you've ever seen. My God.
Yeah, Ron Dane was not shying away from contact there, bud.
Tell you what, I'm glad I didn't play defense in the NFL when he was rolling. I would have been chopping some ankles down.
We are going to go to a card shop, me, you, and Cole.
Yeah, absolutely. I was actually looking them up yesterday on where anything close by was. So looks like we'll be taking a pretty lengthy Uber ride, I think. It's all right.
I mean, it can't be that far.
I got there's probably a couple Star Wars boxes with my name on it right now.
At my house.
No, those are cards. We're looking for boxes, buddy.
But for
my daughter, Tuzette, into last week. So they're into like all these, we talked about the squishies and fidgets, and now they're like these rare ones, whatever. They think they're like these amazing collectibles.
Yeah.
Like old school Beanie Babies.
Yeah. Got to put the tag protectors on those puppies.
Got to put the tag protectors. There's going to be, there's going to be probably some random divorce trial sessions where people are separating their dumpling squishies.
Judge, I bought that dumpling. Me, not her, me.
She gets the rare one with the glitters on it. But she comes up to me, she's like, Dad, I think I want to get into Pokemon now. And I'm like, oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about it. Mm-hmm. They all look the same to me.
Yeah.
But sure, baby.
To be fair, though, you probably didn't know anything about Star Wars before you started doing this either.
I didn't know anything about any of the cards. So you're right. I don't know if I really want to learn.
True.
But I will.
You're going to have to, though.
That's my baby.
That's what I'm saying.
Baby wants, baby gets.
If she's already asked, you're already in it. So
might even go to that card shop here in Tampa this week and bring her home a Pokemon box.
Man, a box, not a pack. Can't have money. Sheesh. Whew.
Well, and do you like to open just a pack? No, you want to open a box of those things.
Yeah. Starting to buzz a little bit.
Yes, it's popping around here.
A little bit.
So give me the schedule, the day-to-day schedule. So 4 teams every single day.
Yep.
Of course, and so they're going to kind of waterfall, trickle in throughout the day. But I feel like I've seen more than 3 players kind of walking around here, which would mean 2 players or 2 teams.
2 teams. So, I mean, they kind of get here around the same time, but the schedule, I mean, it's a little stair-stepping, but not a lot. And then you'll have, there's going to be half of them are over there, like in the Sirius XM, CBS Sports, like that's across the hall. And then they kind of rotate, and then they'll come into here a little bit. And then they'll go up to the podium in the main room, right? So it's like just a little cycle of trying to shuffle people in and out. And everything's scheduled, and that's why you see, like, the handlers, like, if you go longer than, like, your 10-minute allotment time, they start giving you, like, the crazy eyes. Like, whoa.
Yeah, she was getting a little nervous when we were talking to Nick earlier.
See, but I did learn. So I learned from my new co-host, Pat Kerwin, at these events, and it's a savvy vet move. If you turn your back to the handler, they can't make you break.
That's a really good point.
Because you can't see them, and then they can't get mad at you. You just turn your back to them.
You're going to try to do that
And when they do the wrap it up. Oh, I have to. Because his handler is the best, and she's going to be on time. And we're on time to take a break.
Off the bench.
All right, go to BayouAutomotive.com. BayouAutomotive.com is the website for our favorite dealership down there in Laplace, Louisiana. It's got Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, a little bit of everything down there in Laplace. Drove by yesterday on the way to the airport. Now, if you don't have time to drive down to Laplace, Louisiana, that is okay. You can go to BayouAutomotive.com. Remember, you can buy your vehicle right there from the website. They will deliver your vehicle to you in the greater Baton Rouge area, really anywhere in Louisiana. So go ahead and go to that website today. Find your next vehicle. Check out the Black Widow packages. It is an absolute showstopper. BayouAutomotive.com.
That's right. Get out of that hunk of junk you're driving around right now and give Bayou Automotive a call, or go to the website, BayouAutomotive.com. You can do all your shopping. You can search all the different makes, models, everything they got, and you can buy it right there. They got 9 full-time drivers that'll drive it right to you right over there at BayouAutomotive.com. BayouAutomotive.com.